Hey guys, welcome to your yoga flow for the detox. All right, you have 7 days to do this. We'd love it if you did it every day, but obviously it depends on you. You're looking at about 15 minutes for this yoga flow. The nice thing about it is this is really amazing for getting in and starting to help your digestion to move just a little bit better. Okay, so any bloat that you may have, any type of anything that you have with your GI tract, this is going to help you out. So try to get in this every day. I will be guiding Amy through, so she's going to help you so you can see the moves, and I will be there to guide you through with my voice. So have fun. So you're going to start on your back on the floor. So go ahead and find a comfortable spot on the floor. Lengthen your legs out long. Arms are overhead. Close your eyes. Check in with your body. And then go for a really big good morning stretch here. So point your toes. Get as tall as you can. Reach. Big inhale. Long exhale. Reach just a little bit farther. Getting your fingertips as far away from your toes as possible. Then from here, we're going to go into a wind revolving pose. So you're going to bring your right knee into your chest first. So bring your hands around your shin. Wrap your fingertips around. Bring it into your chest first, then draw it out to the right side towards your shoulder. You're massaging your ascending colon this way, starting to get the detoxification and the movement through your digestive system. Spending a couple breaths here. Really be intentional about your breathing. Deep inhales and long exhales. Lengthen your right leg long out in front of you. Let's go to the other side. Left knee into your chest first, wrapping your fingers around your shins, into your chest, and then pull your knee towards your shoulder. This is the massaging the descending colon. Focus on your breath. Then from here, lengthen long again. Find your good morning stretch one more time. And then on your exhale, bring your knees into your chest and roll yourself into a tiny little ball. Lift your chest, bring your forehead towards your knees. Maybe rock side to side a little bit if that feels good. And then keeping your knees into your chest, let your shoulders and your head drop back to the floor. Take a couple big deep breaths here. Rest your head. Maybe close your eyes. This is important because this is actually massaging your transverse colon. So we've gotten every single part. So spending some time here, trying to get some movement through your body. And then release back to the mat, arms long, legs long out in front of you. Maybe shake it out just a little bit, letting blood return back into the body, new blood moving back into your digestive system after that massage. And then go ahead and bring your knees back in and go roll like a ball. So bring your knees into your chest, use the momentum through your body to roll up and down just a couple times. And you're going to come up to a standing position. Maybe on that third rock, go ahead and come up to a stand. Use your arms to help you out. Working in Samastitihi, we're going to work through Sun A. So hands are right at your chest, pushed through into your hands to activate your chest. Elbows are wide. Maybe even close your eyes here. Feeling your legs activate. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your quads. Lift your kneecaps. Draw your shoulders down your back and lift the crown of your head. Good. Take a big inhale and release your arms down by your sides. Exhale out all the air, then inhale for mountain pose. Sweep your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Draw your fingertips so that your pinkies face one another, keeping your shoulders down your back, gazes forward. Take a big inhale and grow a little bit taller right here. We're taking our time today. And then on an exhale, swan dive, hands out by your sides, lead with your chest, nice flat back, all the way down to a forward fold. Release through your back, long spine, maybe even rock side to side if that feels good for you right now. Maybe even pedal out your feet just a teeny tiny bit. Then from here on an inhale, find halfway lift. Plant your palms just below your knees. Flatten out your back a lot, tilting your pelvis so it faces behind you. Super flat back. Gaze is on the floor about 2 feet in front of your toes. Spending some time here too, just focusing on how this feels through your body. Each pose is going to be about 2 to 3 cycles of breath. Take an inhale, lengthen through that crown of your head, then exhale down for high plank. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders, feet are hip width distance apart. From here, shift forward on an inhale about 2 inches, and then lower halfway down for a chaturanga. Plant your tops of your feet against the floor and come down for a cobra pose. So go ahead and come down with a small bend in your hands. Look forward, small back bend here. We're going to start off with a small back bend first. Gaze is forward. Then go ahead and find your weight, shift it into your hands and come right back for an upward or a downward facing dog. Send your glutes up and back. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Pushing your chest close to your quads, small bend in your knees if you need it. Look back towards your toes. Maybe pedal it out here a little bit too. Taking a couple big cycles of breath. And then on an inhale, lift your heels all the way to the ceiling, bend your knees and look forward. Then exhale, step right behind your hands for ragdoll. Hold on to your elbows, let your upper body hang heavy, big bend in your knees. Rock yourself side to side if that feels good. Your neck is so relaxed, you're looking right through your legs right now, feeling a big release through your lower spine. And then lower your hands all the way down to the floor. Heel toe your feet to touch. And then inhale for a halfway lift. Find that flat back again. Gaze is forward. Exhale, forward folds. You've been here before. Inhale back up for a mountain pose. Sweep your arms all the way up. Use your core. Take an inhale, find length through your body. Lift the crown of your head. And then exhale down for chair pose. Sit your glutes down and back. Squeeze your knees together. Squeeze your thighs together. Nice flat back here. Gaze is forward. Shoulders are drawn down your back. Activating through your legs, keeping your core nice and tight, tucking your pelvis slightly forward so you have a good flat back here. Taking a scoop out of your lower back. Be nice to your body. Take an inhale here and bring your hands to heart center. Push into your palms, inhale, then exhale for prayer twist to your right. Your left elbow comes on the outside of your right knee. Look back behind you if you have the balance for that. If you don't, you can look down to the floor if that feels better for you. Keeping a nice flat back, sitting down nice and low. Your left knee is going to want to creep forward. Maybe take a peek down at it, make sure it lines up with your right knee. Looking back, take a big inhale here. Then exhale back to chair pose, center. Good. Take an inhale, sweep just a little bit lower through your glutes and bring back to heart center with your hands. Take an inhale and exhale other side. Legs are starting to burn now, still feeling a twist. All the twisting is really good for your digestive system. Trying to look back behind you and drawing your shoulders down your back. You're here for one more inhale, one more exhale, and then releasing down, forward fold. Inhale for your halfway lift. And exhale, back for a plank. Plant your palms, step it back. Inhale, shift your body weight forward, and exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale, this time for upward facing dog. Keeping your legs lifted off the floor, eyes are forward, shoulders are down your back. Make sure that you only have 4 points of contact with your hands and the tops of your feet. Then exhale for a downward facing dog. Good. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step it through for a low lunge. Step your foot right between your hands. Good. Take an inhale for a simple twist. Left hand stays down low. Right hand reaches all the way up to the ceiling. Another twisting pose here. Look up at your hand, or if it feels better for your neck, you can look down wherever it may fall. Every time you exhale, you're trying to twist just a little bit more. Stay strong through your back leg. Try to lift your kneecap closer to the ceiling. Good. Take an inhale. Find a little more length through your spine. And then exhale, lower your hand all the way down to the floor. On your inhale, rise up for a crescent lunge. Keep the knee bend through the front knee. Back leg is straight and strong. Shoulders are down your back, finding mountain arms. Good. Lift that back heel so it's high towards the ceiling. Big inhale, bring your hands back to heart center, getting ready for revolved crescent lunge. Reach forward with your body, and then same thing. This time you're twisting over that front leg. Back leg stays straight. If that doesn't feel comfortable for you with balance, you are always welcome to drop to your back knee to focus on the twist. We encourage you to do that, especially since this is about detoxing and digesting through the system. We want a better twist than we want balance. Look back behind you just like you did through chair. Draw your shoulders down your back. Good. Take a big inhale. Then exhale back to your low lunge. Plant your palms back. And then reach all the way back for a three-legged dog. Send your right leg back behind you. Reach up tall. If it feels good to scorpion your dog, bend your legs, stack your hips, open up just a little bit here. Maybe even roll through your hip if that feels good. Maybe roll your ankle if that feels good. Otherwise, we'll meet back in a downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it through for low lunge. Good. Inhale for a simple twist this side. Right hand stays planted on the floor. Left arm goes all the way to the ceiling, trying to take a peek at that hand, deepening your twist. Back leg is straight and strong. Front leg stays bent. Take a big inhale here. Stay for an exhale. One last inhale, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, return your hand right back to the floor on the outside of your foot. From here, rise up for a crescent lunge. Mountain arms. Stay straight and strong. Big inhale. Good. Exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Getting ready for revolved crescent lunge, other side. Reach your crown of your head forward. Then breathe as you bring your right elbow on the outside of your left leg. Left leg stays bent. Back leg is straight and strong. Otherwise, you're always welcome to drop again to that back leg to the floor if that feels better. Do what feels good for your body. You're trying to be one long line of energy from the crown of your head all the way to your back heel. Take an inhale. And then exhale right back down to the floor. Step it back for a three-legged dog. Send your leg up and back behind you. Scorpion your dog if that feels good. Good. Maybe rotate your hip or rotate your ankle, whatever you'd like. Take a big inhale. And then exhale back for a downward facing dog. Take a time to check in with your body. Maybe bend your knees a little bit, see how everything's feeling. Maybe even bend your elbows a little bit to see how that's feeling. Big inhale. Reach the crown of your, or reach forward and walk all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Good. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. You've been here before. Sweep your glutes all the way down. Hands go up. Gaze is forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the crown of your head forward, and we're returning back to prayer twist. So going towards the right, left elbow outside of your right knee. This time you have the option to fly your arms if you'd like. So maybe reach your hands far away from each other as you can, focusing on that twist. If that doesn't feel good, that's okay. Don't do it. Bring your hands back to heart center if that feels better. Take a big inhale. Exhale back to center. Take an inhale here and then exhale. You're coming right back, hands to heart center, and reaching over. Other side, prayer twist, left side, right elbow on the outside of your left leg. Option to fly your hands yet again if you'd like. Big opener all the way through, trying to keep your back nice and straight with your glutes low. Take an inhale, then exhale, back to center, close it up. Inhale, halfway lift. Go ahead and release all the way through. Exhale, plank pose, bring it down, step it back. Good, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Flow through your vinyasa, so your upward facing dog, all the way to downward facing dog. That's where we'll meet. Then inhale your right leg high. Exhale, step it through for a pigeon. Your right knee comes right behind your right wrist. Walk the back leg back behind you a little bit. Point your back toe. Make sure that it's pointed right back behind your hip. Inhale, lift your chest up nice and tall, getting a good stretch through your left hip flexor. Then exhale, release, crawl your hands forward. Maybe come onto your elbows if that feels good. Maybe even rest your forehead if that feels good. Getting a good stretch through your hips. Another little massage through your colon. If you'd like a little bit further of a stretch, take your left arm, thread the needle underneath your right, looking in the same direction as that front bent knee, laying on top of your ear. Relax. Focusing on your breath. Long inhale. Long exhale. On your next inhale, rise right back up onto your hands. Use the strength through your core to lift right back up. Tuck your back toes under. Find three-legged dog. Send your right leg back and up. Scorpion your dog again if that feels good. Otherwise, we'll meet in downward facing dog with both feet on the earth. Doing the same thing other side. Left leg comes up nice and high. And then step it through for a half pigeon on the left side. Left knee right behind your left wrist. Extend your right leg long back behind you. Point your back toe. Lift up nice and high, getting a good stretch through your front leg. And then go ahead and release on an exhale. Walk your hands forward. Relax onto your elbows. Maybe drop your head down. If this is uncomfortable, try to just breathe through it. If you want that deeper stretch, take your right arm underneath your left, threading the needle, lay on top of your right ear, looking through your arm. Release your body weight and just relax. On your next inhale, rise right back up onto your palms. Use the strength through your body to step it all the way back for a three-legged dog. Tuck your toe under, send your left leg back, and return down to the earth. Scorpion if you'd like. Downward facing dog. Shift the body weight forward and come to a tabletop. And then go ahead and have a seat on your heels. Rest your hands on your legs if you'd like. Hands can be up or down, palms facing either direction. Close your eyes, draw your shoulders down your back, and just breathe. Check in with your body. How's it feeling? We're through the majority of your yoga flow. From here, shift your weight to one side and kick your heels forward. Lengthen out your legs long out in front of you. Find mountain arms overhead with a big inhale. Then exhale for a seated forward fold. Send your body forward. You can make this active by reaching nice and far with a really straight back and your gaze forward. If you'd prefer to make this passive, you can have a little bit of a bend in your knee and let your upper body just hang, looking right through your knees. Do whatever feels better for your body, wherever you feel the bigger stretch through your spine. On your next inhale, rise back up to a seat and find half lotus. Just like Indian style, but one of your legs, doesn't matter which one, whatever feels more comfortable for now. The bottom of your feet will face the ceiling, back is nice and straight. From here, we're going to focus on a twist. So simple twist off to the right, left hand on the knee, pull yourself all the way around, look back behind you as far as you can, big twist through the body. Every exhale, you're twisting just a little bit farther than the previous exhale. On your next inhale, find yourself back to center, change out your feet. So maybe that other foot that's not as more comfortable on top, bring that on top and then twist other way. Right hand on your left knee, other hand on the floor behind you, look back, nice straight back. Bring yourself back to center. Unwrap your legs, extend them long out in front of you, and slowly lower down to the mat. Getting ready for bridge pose. This is our last active pose. Bring your heels really close to your glutes, sending your knees up towards the ceiling. Shimmy your shoulders underneath you to get a nice big range of motion through your body and your hips. And then on your inhale here, think about your hips rising up when you exhale. Hips up as high as you can, trying to lift your chest and lift your hips. Looking for a bow through your body. Take a big inhale, take a bind underneath you if that feels good. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Use your palms down on the floor. Inhale, release the bind if you're there. And then exhale, slowly lower down to the mat. Find Supta Baddha Konasana. This is where we end. The bottoms of your feet together, knees out wide. One hand on your belly, the other on your heart. Close your eyes and relax every muscle on your body. You've just gone through your detoxifying and digesting yoga flow. We encourage that you do this daily. And every day that you do it, think about how it might have felt different today than it did yesterday.